This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Riding along with Dennis Setzer in that Chevy Silverado. Dennis Setzer, the last winner of this race, the 400K race run at Texas Motor Speedway. Problems with the 08, Johnny Chapman getting stopped in the grass in the infield. And so our first caution will come out. Johnny Chapman jumping out of that truck.
And his grandmother, 82-year-old Muriel Sigler, had passed away in New Jersey. After that, moments later, his second daughter was born, Emma. So a little bit in a high and low moment for Wally, but he's back in his game tonight, and there is a crash on the track.
Number 9 of Shigeatori getting spun around, slams into the inside wall. And so our second caution of the night comes out as we are nearing the halfway point. Took place with Shigeatori.
See, Terry's right behind him. Shige looks like is he going to get a little bit loose? He got just a little bit loose. Terry Cook wasn't that close to him, and around he went.
Welcome back to the Chex 400K presented on Speed Channel by Briggs & Stratton. You see the side of the number 4 of Timothy Peters. He got into the wall coming out of turn number 4.
In right in front of Ted Musgrave. He's on the outside of the 65 truck. Got a little bit loose. And just made a little bit of contact to the outside wall. That's the 22 truck of Bill Lester right in front of him. Let's see if he's going to make any more contact. Watch his truck wiggle. Look how loose he is. Boy, he had his hands full.
He might just... It's Skinner and Hornaday separating themselves from Cook and Benson. Problems in the front stretch. Bouncing off the wall, Chase Montgomery hitting the inside wall hard. Bringing out our 4th caution of the night.
He actually went all the way down, hit the inside wall, and then came back across in front of some trucks, hit the outside wall, and then stopped on the track.
John, we can see him moving around in his truck, so that's a good sign. You see his window net's down. That's his sign to the rescue workers out. Had a 3-wide situation there. Bobby Hamilton, 0-4, the 12 of Robert Huffman, and the 18. Unfortunately, Chase takes the worst of it. He's going to make some pretty hard contact with the inside wall right there, which propels him back across the racetrack. See if you can get another look at it. Watch how hard he's going to hit the inside wall here. Driver's side. And as you mentioned, John, no softer wall there. That was a hard wall.
Well, and the other thing, too, is when you hit on the left side, so much of our seats are set up because...
For the lead, Mike Skinner, the 5 truck, when the other 2 trucks pit, David Ruderman and Steve Park, this will be the battle for the lead. Look at Jack Sprague on the inside.
Sprague on the inside, Skinner holding him off. Sprague looks to the outside now. They make it through the quad oval and into turn number 1.
Jack Sprague won one race last year at Mansfield. He told us a few weeks ago that he said, man, we really have to win. He had a good second-place run at Mansfield earlier this year. Had a great run going. Look, he's going for the lead.
Or 3 wide as they go through down the backstretch and into turn 3.
I say he's going for the lead. He's really going for the win because David Ruderman and Steve Park still have to make their way on pit road. I think.
Well, unless somebody has amazing...
Steve Park has made his way to pit road. He is right now on pit road. David Ruderman, the only truck still on the racetrack on his old tires and very low fuel.
We can't imagine that and here comes David Ruderman. He is coming in for his pit stop as well. And so the 17 will relinquish the top spot. That will put the number 5 of Mike Skinner out in front. Whitney.
David spoke about last week at Dover, and he said finishes like that does not change your season. The top 5 finishes he had last week at Dover, but it does definitely give you momentum coming into the next race. And he came in as the leader, decided to take fuel only. A little bit of strategy by Jason Overstreet following the strategy of the 46 Dennis Setzer. Now, David's truck has been free all night long. They've been on pit road numerous times, and now he found himself back at the front, so it's just a matter of time before it circles back around, and we'll see where the 17 ends up on the track.
Inside of 10 laps to go, Jack Sprague out in front of Mike Skinner, Johnny Benson, Dennis Setzer, Matt Crafton.
Jack Sprague already has over a 1.5-second lead. Johnny Benson now has moved up to the 2nd position. Mike Skinner is really dropping some positions.
Well, I think it's that set of stickers that Johnny Benson had. He's made good use of them, and he's going to keep on coming back to the front. But I think it could be too little too late because Jack Sprague is really checked out, don't you think?
And those sticker tires for Johnny Benson could be good. Ray?
Guys, Steve Park came down here and got 2.5, maybe 3 seconds worth of gas here. But I see the NASCAR officials coming over, and I believe they're going to tell him that he was too fast exiting pit road. And that may bring Park back down here for a stop and go. Now, we only have 5 or 6 laps to go, but he'll have to serve that penalty before this race is over. And Park had a great finish lined up here, but he's gonna lose it.
Steve Park being shown a lap down in 14th position. Jack Sprague trying to hold off a hard-charging Johnny Benson. Sprague almost 2 seconds in front of Johnny Benson. Johnny Benson with the fresher tires, though. Can he catch him at 5 laps?
Dennis is about 2.5 seconds behind our leader, Jack Sprague. What a big day this would be for Jack Sprague to get his first win of the year. There's a good look at Johnny Benson right there. Johnny's got a great run going. Johnny finished second here last year, the very last time we were here.
And I think we got a good look at Dennis Setzer. And in the background, you could see Mike Skinner, and he was completely sideways coming off turn 2. You know that he's trying. It's just one of those things where you lead so many laps, you just feel like this race is yours, and then it slips away.
You know, he talked about getting a little bit tight before, so they may have loosened that truck up too much, John. You know, they made an adjustment because they wanted to win this race. They may have gone too far and got him too loose.
How much do you gamble? 4 laps to go, and you can see the truck in front of you. Do you push it just a little bit harder?
You have to. I mean, the whole idea, the whole reason you come is to win the races. Obviously, you're thinking about points, you're thinking about other things, but winning races is what it's about. So Johnny Benson should be pushing as hard as he can push.
1.35 seconds, and he has to work around Eric Norris, or try to work around the 07 of Eric Norris. Eric 1 lap down, and so Johnny Benson gets by him, but that gives a little bit more space for Jack Sprague.
Rick, there's so much difference between first and second. The difference between finishing second, third is not that big a deal. The difference between finishing first and second is huge.
Ray.
Guys, Jack Sprague has 24 career wins in this series, and guess what? All of them have come from qualifying either first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all the way back to 7th. He's never won from any deeper than starting 7th. Guess where he started tonight?
Well,
yeah, exactly right.
2 laps to go for Jack Sprague.
Got a little bit of traffic in front of him here.
3-time Craftsman Truck Series winner. The white flag flies. 1 lap to go, just over 1.5 miles, just under 1.5 miles now. He's been a winner here at Texas before. He wants to add to his win list. He is catching up to Ron Hornaday as far as the all-time winningest driver in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
He's not going to take any chances with Johnny Sauter here.
Coming out of turn number 4, Jack Sprague comes across the start-finish line and wins the Chex 400K.
Johnny Benson comes along, second position. Dennis Setzer third. Mike Skinner holds on for fourth, and a great run by Matt Crafton, a top 5.
And Johnny Benson coming home in second for Toyota means they were that close again, and yet still not a victory. The 16 teams celebrating. Chevy congratulates Jack Sprague and the number 16 Chevy Silverado on tonight's big win. No truck has dominated the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series like the Chevy Silverado. Chevy, the winningest name in racing, an American revolution. 25 wins for Jack Sprague, and this his first win in 2005.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a special presentation of ABC Sports, spanning the globe to bring you the biggest of as the leader in sports television.